1932, Great Depression just happened. Around 20,000 emus migrated to the region of Western Australia, completely mollywopping farms, wheat, fences, everything, crops. They came around and just trampled everything. It was causing a problem for the farmers. You hear those chipmunks? There's some chipmunks around here. Welcome back to My Wife's Boyfriend. My name is Henry. I'm one of your hosts alongside Michael. How's it going? Who's your other host alongside Trevor.
Hello.
Who's the brains behind their operation here. Mike, happy Thursday. What's going on? What's new? What's in the bag? Put the fries in the bag. What do you got to say?
Fries in the bag. What's new? You know what? I don't know if there's much new. Guys, if you're listening, I know it's happened a lot recently. Last episode, if you guys tuned in, there's an absolute circus going on outside of our out of our studio. So apologies if you guys can hear it, and if you can't, we're just gonna keep going. Like
we'll try to mitigate it.
Yeah, we're trying to mitigate it. But if you guys do hear us laugh or talk or like
look at the ceiling,
just know that they're actually having a jumping jack contest on our roof.
It should be fun.
Yeah. So we should be good. Dude, you know what like dawned on me, because I've actually have been with the free time when we're not traveling. I've been honestly getting into video games a lot more recently, and I know we've talked about video games a bunch. I'm still just been playing Fortnite, but then I've also thought about I've been playing Black Ops 1, where they still have some servers. But you know what? Like it dawned on me is like those old games. There's a lot of hackers present. Like because I was in the TikTok comments of our video, we talked about briefly when we went to Rebirth Island in real life the other day, Alcatraz. And somebody's like, I wish they still had the good Black Ops 1 days or or Modern Warfare 2 days. And people are like, oh, you can, but there's just a lot of hackers and there's like,
right.
And my question to you guys, it's kind of a thought question. Like, is that what people do for fun? Is hack video games? Like, no. And I think this might be a dumb question, but like, say you have a job and then you're like, all right, like time to decompress and hop on the game. And you're like, I'm just going to hack the shit out of this game. It's like, is that what hacking is? Is that like, or do you not enjoy the game? You're like, I'm going to go, because for example, we played Firing Range probably 2 years ago. I loaded up Black Ops 1 Firing Range and some dude just got like a mortar kill streak, but he had unlimited. Like it was just for the rest of the game. It was just mortar for the whole game. And then it just ended. I'm like, do people find joy in that? Like, is that what people do? Or am I thinking too deep into it? Is that not how it works? Is that not how the hacking works?
The funny thing about that is like, I think if you're creating content around it, perhaps, right, where you're like, dude, I'm going to either stream it or whatever. I don't know if anyone would want to watch it.
I don't think people would want to watch it.
But like, if you're just doing it for fun, you're not like, I was saying creating content around, like, I don't know what kind of content you'd create around, hey, here's me unlimited mortar strikes and unlimited like attack dogs on a video game that was released 20 years ago. Like, I don't think that there's necessarily an audience for that. Maybe there is, but if you're just getting home from work and you're like, let me hop on the game and just hack it, I don't know what the point of that would be.
And I'm not talking hacking as in like Cronus, as in like aim assist, aimbot, can see through walls and you're shooting people. I'm talking like, yeah, like you're ranking people from like 15th prestige down to level 0 and losing all their guns. Like it happened to my buddy. Like, Trev, do you have any more insight? But I know what you're saying. Like,
I think people just want to feel like powerful, dude. I think it's like people whose like our whole personality is like staying inside and playing video games. Like that's not their whole. I mean,
no,
that's just their life. Fortunately or unfortunately, whatever.
Yeah.
And I love video games, so I can say it. It's fine, right? But if like you're sitting in your basement just playing video games all the time, I think it's just like they just want to feel a sense of like social boost power or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
No, and that might be. I think that honestly is a great explanation to it, because it's just like I was thinking about that. It dawned on me. I'm like, who's hot? Who's like finishing up their pizza or like their dinner, and they're like, all right, let's time to hop on the game and just hack for 3 hours. Yeah. Like just play the game or.
But
play
I don't even know what the. It's not like you're actively doing anything. I'm pretty sure you just run a program on like a USB and it just like fries the lobby. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not like you're actively like, entering the source code. And,
no, I don't
like,
know.
Fumbling through
I don't
shit.
know. A lot of those people are paying for those hacks. They're expensive.
But
it's like a monthly subscription.
That's what I'm saying. So then what do you gain from it? If you're creating content, you got a page where you're like, any hacks, and it's like, dude, I'm getting millions of views, and I'm like, this is like a side hustle, then I'd be like, yeah, I get it. Because it's like a useful way to spend time. I mean, I'm not saying you need to make money out of every single second that you spend, but it's like, I don't know. I guess I just don't see the joy in it.
No. Yeah. But also, correct me if I'm wrong, Trev, I feel like people don't, don't like hackers. Like if they watch you, like I feel like they wouldn't like want to watch it, or would they? Would they be like, "Oh, it is pretty neat"?
Probably not.
They'd be like, "You're kind of an asshole." Like your
I think
integrity of video games.
I think people want to watch like streamers that stream video games that are like actually good. It's like,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going to go to a PGA golf tournament and watch average golf. Like I want to watch insane shots. I want to watch crazy putts. Like,
Dudes
I
that
wanna
can
see all
move
this
like
crazy
crazy.
stuff. So it's like, imagine your favorite golfer is like juicing up, and that's
Cheating
how they
the whole
hit
time.
up like 400-yard drive or something. And you're like, game's gone.
Yeah,
You know? Like I thought this person built it from the ground up.
yeah, right.
I
don't know. That was my random thought of the day.
Wow. That was a nice random thought. It felt like the proper amount of random with just a hint of thought.
Yeah, it was good.
That was nice, Mike.
Yeah.
Dawned on me.
You said earlier that you had that one swallow that kind of just confirmed you're getting a cold.
Yeah. Trev, a couple minutes ago, I had that. You know when you have that one swallow, like you swallow your saliva and you're like, oh no.
Yeah, I'm cooked.
I'm cooked.
You taste it? It has a specific taste.
No,
to
not
it?
a
Is that what you're
taste,
talking
just
about?
like you're like sore throat coming on, cold coming on.
yeah.
That one swallow where you're like, unfortunately, I think I just got that, so I gotta have to do some damage control on this puppy.
Well,
But that's the worst feeling of all time.
that happens. And you're like, yeah, I'm cooked.
Cooked.
Does that mean, because anyone who's watching here can see we have a mic set up for Milo's boyfriend.
Yep.
He's right now positioned in between the two of us.
Yep.
If you're getting a cold, Mike, should we move the mic? Should he move on to this side? I mean, he's going to join us today, correct? Trevor, he said, Trevor, you spoke of him. We got it all set up. So
yeah, we set up the audio interface system for him and stuff, and he said that he was flying back and that he would contact Mike on his arrival.
Oh,
well, do I have some news for you guys?
are you serious?
Yeah.
He's coming. He's coming?
Nope. He's
What?
not coming. We set up everything, go the extra mile. You guys set this all up, audio interface. We have a seat for him, mic for him. Took a while to put this together, too. He's in Los Angeles.
Okay.
Oh.
He's not coming. You want to know what he's doing?
What is he doing?
What's he doing?
It's a little double-edged sword, too, because it's like I'm mad that he's coming, but I also want to, like, support what he's doing. So for 24 hours, he's opening up a tuna melt pop-up shop right on Melrose Boulevard.
That's not even like one of his specialties.
In his cookbook. If you bought the DLC on his cookbook.
Oh, did he do a bonus?
He dropped a DLC because he's a cash grab. He's a sucker for cash. But admittedly, like, I mean, he's trying to get the cash when he can while he's on top of the game. And it came with a couple extra recipes.
I guess.
And he's doing a pop-up tuna melt shop, and it's 24 hours. So as soon as we're done filming this, it's like, I do want to see what his tuna melt's all about because I've never tried it.
I'm a sucker for a tuna melt.
It's like a crazy homemade toasted sourdough. It's crunchy every bite.
Homemade sourdough?
Grilled onions in it.
What if we bring the podcast to him then? If he's got his own pop-up shop,
But maybe
we could bring the pod to him.
It's only 24 hours, and it's like we're in studio. I think it's just like keep everything rolling and drive in the car right now.
You have to
it.
get permits, right?
to film the
film
pod?
I mean, a pop-up, is it a trailer? What is it? A
Yeah,
store?
what is
How
it?
are we
Or
going
is
to
it
keep
brick and
how are we
mortar?
going to keep this all plugged in,
No,
getting
you
into a
don't need-
car?
Mike, I'm not saying right this second. I'm saying on the next episode we can just.
But it's only 24 hours.
And then
So-
what? He disappears?
No, it's pop-up. It's a pop-up. It's not he's not opening up a store.
Is it brick and mortar store? Or is it like a food truck pop-up?
No, it's a brick and mortar pop-up.
Okay.
He's renting out a
Okay.
spot for
Okay.
24
On Melrose?
hours on Melrose.
Oh,
But once 24 hours is up, it goes boom, and then it's
And
open for lease, for rent, for
I
somebody
understand
else
how
to
a
do.
pop-up works.
Well, you just asked me.
There's different kinds of pop-ups.
Yeah, they're in baseball. Pop-up center
Yeah,
field.
that's what I'm saying. You can get a pop-up on your computer.
Yeah, when you get excited, seeing something, you get a pop-up in your pants.
I think nothing's worse. I'm gonna be honest. I'm
A
gonna be
pop-up
honest.
ad on your computer.
Yeah, that's what I said. Nothing's worse than saying something that's like 50-50 ball, and then no one responds. No one responds. Not
Buddy.
even like you say something goofy and somebody goes, "That was goofy as hell." You go, "Yeah, it was." You say something goofy and then no one says a word.
You guys were just too scared to
Everyone's
giggle.
just kind of sitting with it.
You guys were too scared to hit the giggle button on that one.
I mean, Mike, I respect the game where respect is due. That was a
I
good
like that,
bid.
dude.
When you're sliding into second base, but you're safe,
Yeah.
it's a pop-up slide, so you're not doing a slide.
So
Yeah, that's it. He's not coming in today. Long story short, he has a tuna melt pop-up.
you're right in the double-edged sword kind of thing. It's like good for him. maybe the motive behind it is a little, iffy, right? If he's just here for the cash. Have you heard any thought, like any feedback on the tuna or no? Like, any reviews or no?
I think it's top notch.
It's banging.
Yeah, it's top notch banging.
Right. Like, are they open faced or not?
Not open faced.
Not open faced. Is there an option to get one open faced?
Do you like open faced
tuna melt specifically? I would do an open face.
So can you walk me like what?
That's like an avocado toast.
It's kind of not, when you think about it, it's not necessarily a sandwich. It would be like you get the slice of sourdough and then you put the tuna and then maybe like you melt a little cheese on top, you broil it up, and then you can cut it in half and kind of, I guess in theory, eat it like an avocado toast.
Okay. So
I don't know if it's a sandwich at that point.
So you're just like deleting carbs, right? Basically, is open face. Carbs are the enemy.
Yeah, in theory, I guess the only thing I would be missing is that top layer.
Can you dip your tuna melt in anything or no?
I don't think you need to. You can probably add like a mustard of sorts.
Yeah.
Perhaps he's got
garlic aioli.
Yeah, perhaps he's got some dips. I don't know. I want to check it out after this.
Yeah. So he's
that's exciting. I'm bummed. I guess, Trev, we can break down the SETI here because we had it all ready to roll.
It's a bummer, dude. It took us 5 hours.
Took us a while to get that set up.
All the filters on the audio stuff. Golly.
He owes us one.
All right, boys. He does owe us one. He owes us one. We'll go support him. Maybe we can talk to him.
We just need a little FaceTime with him.
Yeah. All right, Mike, sing me in to the next segment, please.
It's some words coming out of Henry's mouth. He's gonna be telling us a little bit of what he knows about. Henry talking time. Henry's talking time. Henry's time to talk.
Telling a story
for free.
Thank you very much. That was nice. That was good. That felt nice, Mike. Thank you for that.
I got you.
Gotta make sure my mic's tightened up.
All
right, guys.
Mike's gonna run away after this story
today. Yeah, it might. Today, I'm here to tell you guys a story about the Great Emu War of 1932.
Whoa!
Unless you're already familiar with it, because I'll skip it. If you guys are already well versed in the Great Emu War of 1932.
Yeah. What else you got?
Is it emu or emu? Because I got to get down to the bottom. I'm going to say emu.
I'm the wrong person to ask.
I'm going to say emu.
Hit him with the emu button.
I'm the expert. It's emu.
Emu.
And the reason why I picked this story is because I had my first run-in with some emus, as you guys know about the other day.
For sure.
Emu, ostrich, different. And they differ by the amount of like claws they kind of have. So emus have, Trev, if you could pull up like an emu real quick.
Yeah. I was wondering
like emu has, I believe, three total like toes. And then ostriches, I think, have 4, I believe. Or they have 2. I don't know. It's not going to affect the story too much.
One of them's looking like a dinosaur type beak.
Yeah, so this is an emu toe.
Look at that thing. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, triples.
Triples. Little 3-patty.
Yeah.
And then an ostrich toe?
A little 3-pack. So the Great Emu War.
Oof, that's weird.
So ostriches only have 2.
2-patty.
Yeah, 2-patty.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around. Okay. Emu, 3 toes. There.
Gotta love some toes.
Fast little buggers.
Yeah.
Fast little rascals.
Sure.
Let me tell you right now. The Great Emu War of 1932. So basically, let me set the scene for you. It's 1932. This occurred in Western Australia. All right. I know you guys are probably familiar with Western Australia to an extent. 1932, Great Depression just happened. Around 20,000 emus migrated to the region of Western Australia. Completely mollywopping farms, wheat, fences, everything, crops. They came around and just trampled everything. It was causing a problem for the farmers. They trampled fences, caused damage. Basically, like rabbits would then come in afterwards. So, it was kind of like a staggered attack. The emus would come in, big.
Like eat rabbits?
No. They worked to eat all the crops and shit from the farmers. So they kind of did some damage to these.
They double teamed the farm.
Yeah, they came in, stomped down all the fences.
Squad wiped the farms.
Rabbits kind of came in. Like you played Clash Royale. You throw in the big guys first, let the little guys sneak in afterwards, kind of clean up the mess.
Yep.
So basically, it was an issue. Farmers were like, "Yo, we need some help here because there's 20,000, there's tens of thousands of emus roaming around causing problems." Farmers asked the government for help. They go, "Guys, you got to help us out." So basically, government gets involved. Okay, what does the government do? They decided to send in soldiers with machine guns to mow them all down. No, not emu soldiers. They sent in human soldiers with machine guns to mow down these emus. Like, all right, yeah, we'll just take them out. We'll take them out piece by piece.
What?
We'll pull up and we'll mow them down. What they bought, and Trev, you got to pull this one up here. They bought 2 Lewis machine guns. Are you guys familiar with the Lewis machine gun?
Not as much as the Steven machine gun.
Not as effective as a Steven machine gun either. Look at this thing. This is a little World War.
Bro, that looks like it shoots potatoes.
Yeah. Spud cannon, t-shirt cannon, machine gun.
That's a machine gun?
Yeah, look at this joint. Look at this number.
And you're scorching emus with this.
So, they sent in 2 Lewis machine guns, 10,000 rounds of ammunition, and a small team of soldiers, all right? And they said, hey, fellas, get out there, wreak some havoc, mow these puppies down, because they're, invasive
I was
species.
about to say invasive, yeah.
A ton of them.
Get rid of them.
The plan was basically come in, find large groups of emus, and shoot them, right? Here's the thing. Emus, not an easy target, all right? While they might be like big, like fluffy birds, these puppies are quick, okay? And the terrain of these Western Australia's farms, it's bumpy, it's hilly, it's mountainous, you know what I mean? It's not like there's roads to just drive a little 1930s pickup truck with, 1 Lewis machine gun on the back of that. Basically, the biggest issue is that emus can run over 30 miles an hour and they can scatter, right? So they travel in groups, but, when someone's coming at them with some machine gun artillery, like these guys are going every direction, not as easy to like pinpoint how to take them out. The other thing too is these dudes can like eat machine guns. Like they can eat the bullets. Like these, they can get hit and just keep moving. So they're not easy to take down. You know what I'm saying? They're easy to, they're not easy to take down. And like I said, the terrain was crazy. So like, think about it, dude. This is the 1930s. You have this Lewis machine gun, spud cannon, t-shirt wagon, and you're trying to shoot down flocks of emus. Not easy. Yeah. Not an easy task, especially, in the back of a truck going everywhere. And they were also split up, right? So maybe you see a big flock of them, they split up, as they should.
Yeah.
Basically, results here, what ended up happening was there was roughly 1,000 emus killed, but that made little to no impact on the overall issue with the overpopulation of these emus. Crop damage continued. These emus continued to wreak havoc. Basically, the birds won, and the Australian government just lost, just flat out took an L.
That's tough.
And essentially, like, emus were too quick, scattered too easily, and the 2 machine guns that they had just didn't cause enough damage to like actually make a difference with these emus. Kind of the main takeaway here is like the National Army was outmaneuvered by these emus, by the wildlife. Kind of brute force essentially doesn't solve these ecological problems. Like there had to be other ways to like solve the issue of these emus coming in, causing damage and like eating all the crops, instead of just like, oh yeah, throw some guys with guns at them. Clearly didn't work. And just the fact that like the emus won this war against the Australian government is just kind of like a funny, not funny, but
they
like these dudes were like,
well, it's a forgotten history. It's
forgotten
great.
history. That's pretty much it right there.
Trev, can you pull up a picture of an emu, by the way?
That's a great.
Just trying to get a.
Isn't that kind of interesting though? Because I was like looking into it and I was like trying to find a story that was like, hey, give me something. No, these puppies are
these
quick,
look
like
mean.
But like,
look at that one, Trev. Yeah, right. Oh, dude, talk about sleep paralysis demon.
Yeah, look at that rascal. I can show you. I got some photos. Look at the Great Emu Wars.
Oh, the Great Emu Wars.
Look at that.
No, bro, that's like some fun like trivia to pull out like on Friends and just to have in your back pocket. Now when somebody's like, hey, you got a fun fact, you're like, yeah, emus didn't overthrow, right? But they beat the government Australian government.
But picture like you're in the back of this pickup truck, or I don't know what kind of. I'm sure they didn't have.
They're probably just holding over their shoulder,
right? And then just firing. But like these guns, like couldn't be nearly as accurate as they are. Like the technology 100 years ago versus the technology we have now, like that could not have been an easy task.
And think about, you're not getting too close to them because they're scattering. So it's
not
not
like
like
you
you're
drive as close as possible, but like they run 30 miles an hour.
No,
and they can like maneuver the terrain and like all that. And you're in a truck, that thing, you bust the truck up before you end up actually doing damage on those things.
Cartoon trying to get rid of those emus with that gun.
Right.
That's crazy.
So there we go.
Good story.
That's interesting.
I never heard of that. That's pretty cool.
The Great Emu War of 1932. It lasted 1932.
Okay, I thought
it lasted just about a month before the army was like, yeah, all right, we're gonna call it quits on that one.
So you think like there was a couple dudes like for 1 month, their sole job was like when they went to bed at night, they're like, all right, we got to wake up and just kill more emus.
Hunt. Yeah. And what they was like just such a minimal amount that were actually killed by these guys.
Imagine that's like your job. Like you train all your life to be
And you suck at it too.
You suck at it. And they're like, for the next 30 days, it's like, all right, wake up and just try to kill emus.
Yeah.
That's nuts. That's good. The Great Emu War of 1932. I think it's safe to say that we all learned something new today.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. It's pretty cool.
That's good.
It's fun.
And they look scary as hell. I'm not going to lie.
They're not that because
Because
we went to Ostrich Land. There's this little spot. You guys will have to go at some point in time.
Sure.
I know I talked about it a couple episodes ago. But you have the ostriches and the emus, and like they're definitely a little sketchy looking. But I can't even imagine these things can boogie.
Yeah,
These things can move.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're big boys, but you know they're cooking left and right. I don't know if I'm hitting them with a Louis machine gun, a Steven machine gun,
Tommy.
Tommy.
Do people eat emu? Or no?
I think they eat emu eggs.
I mean, I would imagine eggs. I would
Trev,
imagine.
can you look
but
that up real quick?
yeah, if there was like the meat, you're saying like, let's say they killed a couple.
Well, yeah.
Like, what would they do with them?
Bro,
I don't know.
Are they throwing those on the Barbie or like what are we doing?
Buddy, emu on the Barbie? You kidding me? That sounds delectable.
I know. Well, do people eat emu meat?
Yeah, people eat emu.
Just considered a lean, healthy red meat.
Yeah, interesting.
Oh, look at that.
Like click, image.
That's good eats.
Did you just look up like good emu recipe?
Oh, look at that egg.
Oh my god, dude! Talk
Emu
about
and ostrich eggs are like
one emu recipe.
enormous.
Just look up good emu recipe, and then I just want to see what comes up. If it's like an emu ragu, maybe, or like an emu a la vodka, right, Trev?
an emu a la vodka.
Simple corned emu rump.
Wait, what is it?
Emu rump.
Braised corn emu rump. All right, Trev, we're gonna for next episode. Trev, can you make this?
Dude, I don't even know where to find an emu rump.
You could probably. I'm sure you could. Find
What's the
emu.
first ingredient, Trev? Look at
emu rump. One corned emu rump, 1.5 pounds. That's insane. It's a St. Patty's Day meal. What the hell?
Should we have corned?
What the
Should we
hell?
have corned emu rump?
For St. Patty's Day?
Corned emu
All
rump?
right, well that's cool. That's all I wanted to see. Was just see what the first emu recipe would come up.
Yeah.
Hopefully nobody from PETA's listening right now.
It's all right.
Speaking
Yeah.
of pita, though, I love pita bread and hummus.
I feel like you've been off your hummus recently, Mike.
Yeah, kind of. I've been off my hummus. I still face tubs every now and then. I'll take a tub to the kit full, no hezzy. Mostly a weapon of choice, usually nut thins. Or if not, I've actually messed around with, usually we had a game night at my crib that it's pretzel pita crackers. You try them?
Pretzel
Pita crackers.
pita
Dump them into the
crackers?
French onion dip, which I didn't realize Maria made that French onion dip that was so good.
Yeah.
But then basically I didn't realize I'm just basically eating a full tub of sour cream.
Dude.
And I had about half of it, and my stomach felt like it was like doing the Turkish twist from Canterbury Lake Park the next day.
Dude, that was so funny. That was a case of like, all right, bring over like a snack or whatever. And Maria's like, oh, I'll do the French onion dip. That's such an easy one. It's tasty. And Mike was like, Maria, this shit bang.
Yeah.
And Maria's like, yeah, I
top
put it
notch.
together. And Mike's like, what did you do? Like, this is
it's
incredible. And she ended up telling you, like,
It's a packet.
it's a packet of, you know what it is, Trevor,
I mean,
right? Like,
it's
the Lipton
it's a 16 ounce, bless you,
packet, bless you,
16 ounce can of sour cream and a packet of
just
French
mix.
onion soup mix.
Yeah. And you just throw those together, mix
Onion
it up.
mix.
Shit bangs, though.
It's mind
Shit
boggling.
bangs.
Onion soup mix. Yeah.
It's the
Best.
same as just taking a spoon to a jar of sour cream, basically, when you think about it.
So good.
Yeah.
So
Gotta get
good.
yeah, it was good news.
So
Threw a couple ruffles in there. Dude,
Yep.
yeah,
I'll start barking for a couple ruffles.
let's make you
A little
bark.
sour cream mix.
Walk a beat downtown.
Yeah. Yeah. That'll make you walk a beat downtown. Speaking of grub. Well, any final parting thoughts on that?
On emu?
On the Emu Wars?
No,
Not to be confused with the Raft Wars of Miniclip.
I was gonna say Raft Wars.
bro, that's what we got to do, man. Just like the cheese theory, that type beat, like
Yeah.
the rap. Like, dude, have you heard of the Raft Wars?
The
Bro, well,
Raft Wars.
There's just one kid who's really funny on Instagram. I don't know, I forget his name, but he's a creator, and he does stand up, and he's done like he says basically the something to set up. But he's like, so when were the storage wars?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's
great.
hilarious. The Raft Wars, like that's also a funny concept.
Yeah. The Emu Wars, not to be confused with the Storage Wars or the Raft Wars.
Dude, we'll be telling our kids about. We were alive during the Raft Wars.
Yeah.
I was in
And
I was in elementary school when they were at its peak, dude. When Raft Wars were
Yeah.
really heating up.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
We were live during a complete war zone too in Verdansk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Trev served Verdansk 2 years.
You know what? I had
religiously. Yeah,
Yeah.
3, way more.
I had an idea about the pod, and you know what I was thinking? Like, would this be fun, or would this be an absolute cash grab waste of time? But we've been playing Bloker a little bit, and basically Bloker's like this card game It's kind of just like a gambling game. It's just like if you're gonna go play cards with your buddies and like everyone wants to throw a couple bucks in, like you just kind of gamble a little bit. And we've been playing a lot. It's basically like a blackjack, poker kind of game in the sense that there's a dealer and the deal. Like I'm gonna leave it at that. I was thinking, what if we just played Bloker?
Yeah, you're just
for 30 minutes.
You're just trying to find an excuse to play Bloker during the day, man.
Like maybe we're gonna record it on the podcast. It'd be the worst listen of all time.
It'd be a horrible listen. I think if it'd be a funny stream.
It'd be a funny stream. I don't think for a podcast episode it makes sense.
Or we can do like a more content, like an extra content thing. It's just a video of us playing Bloker.
Weekly Bloker episodes.
Yeah.
It's
Well, we
just
just
like, yeah, that'd be fun.
We put it at like the 5 minutes of the video version of an episode.
When my wife's boyfriend finally makes it for an episode, he loves the game. He was actually the one that put me onto Bloker. So I think it would only be right if we played when he makes it. But we know he's got his tuna melt shop going on right now. I've actually been due for a tuna melt, if I'm being honest.
I'm craving.
You ever been like due for something,
buddy? Every day.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you like? Anything in particular?
Due for a
like
nice. Oh, you go.
I'm due for a tuna melt. Like open faced, maybe a nice gherkin. Right? What's a tuna melt without a nice little gherkin?
I think you like a good gherkin.
I love a good gherkin.
Yeah.
Don't even be talking gherkin.
You like a cornichon?
Yeah, I'm good for a cornichon every now and then.
Dude, you know who would tear up raclette?
Who? Trevor, have you ever had raclette?
No.
Let's get the machine out here.
Oh my God, Trevor, we do a raclette episode.
We
could do a raclette episode.
I don't even know what raclette is.
We could do a raclette episode. I would just fire hazard on this desk here.
What's raclette?
You never had raclette?
Fuck off. Is this some bullocks?
No.
I wish.
I wish.
I wish.
Because we would have had you.
We would have had you hook, line, and sinker.
Do you want to explain raclette?
Well, technically raclette is
Type.
It's like a French way. It's a way to serve cheese. No. Technically, it's like if you were to define raclette, I don't know the definition of raclette. Our experience with raclette versus like if you go to a restaurant, Trev, have you ever seen like a half wheel of cheese and it's under a heat lamp, right? And it's all like gooey, ushy gushy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you get like a spatula or whatever the hell you'd call it, and you wipe the cheese onto like a plate of meat. On a plate of potatoes, cornichons,
onions.
some pickled onions, things like that.
I've never seen
That's how you would get it at a restaurant, I believe. But we have a raclette grill, and basically what it is, you got to pull up a pic of the raclette grill, Trev. It'll help with the visual here.
So raclette is a type of French cheese.
It's a type of cheese, and it's.
Oh, is it? Maybe it's not French.
Dude, I wasn't prepared to spit raclette now, but how would you describe it? The way I've said our experience with the raclette has been, this raclette grill. Yep, nice circular grill. Everyone's got their own. Yeah, we got something that looks like some of those. You can basically throw your cheese in this little compartment. Just click that one up to the right.
This one?
Yep, one more. Two more. Yep, that one. So basically you have this grill, and you have these little trays, and you throw your cheese in the tray, you stick it on the grill, and it heats up. And then we'll just get potatoes, cornichons,
Fingerling potatoes.
Maybe we'll throw a little egg on the top there, and you just cook it.
Little baguette.
Dude, it's potatoes and cheese baguette. Trev, it's out of control.
And so what raclette is, Trev, just look up raclette cheese. It's a type of cheese, and it's like Henry said, you melt it and you just put it over stuff. It's bonkers.
Damn.
Tom has the record for the amount of slices ate.
No, you want to talk about someone tearing up raclette live?
Yeah.
You got to look for Tom.
Yeah, Trev, it's bonkers.
That's it right there.
Trev, it's so good.
We could do a raclette episode.
You'd go crazy on it, Trev.
You have the grill out here,
tricks.
Mike? You guys
No.
have the grill? I know Tom sleeps. That's under Tom's pillow.
If not, we got to get one, dude, because I'm so down to do a raclette night. And, dude, it's so... You don't eat... Make sure you don't eat... Like, say we do like a 5 p.m. raclette night, maybe have a light breakfast.
We should.
Maybe a Nature Valley bar at lunch, and then we go into raclette.
Am I out of control thinking we could do a raclette episode right here? We just angle the cameras a little differently.
Like a mukbang.
Maybe we get a tiny... I mean, it would be like
I would
more
be
of
a
an
little on
ASMR
edge.
joint.
You just do like one camera.
With like all this wood.
Well, no, we wouldn't put
Plugged
the thing
in.
on we wouldn't do it on the table. We would have to just like, I don't know. We can talk about that.
It would be fun.
off
It would be
cam.
fun. We could always set it up at like an apartment too. We could always set a podcast episode up at the apartment.
Yeah, we could.
We'll
Dude,
keep
we
that
just
in
put a
mind.
camera in. It's like Matt and Shane's, or Matt or Shane Gillis's friends. They do like the cooking. I forget their name. I can't believe I'm blowing their names. But
Bert Kreischer's?
no. They do this like cooking show on YouTube, and it's just them standing in the kitchen shooting the shit, cooking up food. It's like in your mama's kitchen or something. I don't know.
I don't hate the sound of that.
Yeah, but it's basically like a podcast.
We're due for a
like
raclette episode, a hibachi episode,
Not your mama's kitchen.
Chicken tikka masala episode.
chicken tikka masala episode,
Hummus episode.
hummus episode,
Gherkin episode.
gherkin episode,
And then we're
pints of Guinness episode.
Dude.
Maybe we're due for a handful of episodes.
Food's
all
great.
right.
Food's
You
great.
guys want to get into the B?
Yeah.
Let's get into spelling bee and Trev.
Who wants to go first?
Well, let me start off, Trev, by saying you're on thin ice. Okay.
All right.
I agree.
Verisimilitude. We're not going to dive back into it, but Trev, let's just say we better be on top of our pronunciations this time. Okay.
Who wants to?
I'll kick things off. Let me
Henry
go.
kicks off. Yeah, let's splunk right into the words.
Henry, your word for today is synecdoche.
Over. Call it. Wrap it.
Synecdoche.
Hank, just pass it.
Synecdoche.
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 So first of all, I know for a
Synecdoche.
fact that's not how it's pronounced.
Dude, yes, it
There's
is.
just no chance that's how it's
We can
pronounced.
just we can
Synecdoche.
just guarantee that.
Synecdoche.
Hold on.
We're obviously on the same
Trev,
page.
I mean,
Are you talking about what's that?
Mike,
What's
hold
the,
on,
what's
hold
the
on,
town
hold
in
on.
New York called?
yes, Schenectady. Trev, that's
Yeah,
how it's
that's
pronounced.
Schenectady. Yeah, New
All
York.
right,
ready?
Upstate New
Ready?
York.
Synecdoche.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Synecdoche.
That's pretty good.
Okay,
That's
I'm gonna
Pretty
need.
good. That was spot on.
Nah.
Synecdoche.
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna need a definition, please, Trevor.
I can't give you. No, I can give you.
The definition is a figure of speech in which a part stands for the whole or vice versa, like all hands on deck.
Who the hell's using this word though?
People
just be making up words.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
When my girlfriend said, "I love your wheels," I thought it was It was a romantic synecdoche for my car. Turns out she just wanted the keys.
That helps. Synecdoche. God, man. Like this one could be a C. I don't think so. Might be a C. I feel like it is a C. Synecdoche. Synecdoche. CEN. ECT. Synecdoche. CENECT CENECTA. Dude, how do I
You guys slow and rip.
A K I E. That cannot be right at all.
Is that your final answer?
If I got the C right at the beginning, I'm taking that as a dot. Yeah, that's my final answer.
Wrong. Henry is still at 9.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't need to give me that much of an eh.
What?
All right, how is it spelled?
It is spelt
Tell me it starts with a C. If it doesn't start with a C, yeah, I'm cooked.
YNECDOCHE. Synecdoche.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got that. CAG. I don't know.
Trev, that's bullshit.
Who's the
Who the hell's got?
who's the decider of words?
I think Mike and I are going to come up with a list of 100 words, and you get to choose from that. Synecdoche.
No, I like that. I like these words.
Aren't professionals supposed to spell that shit?
I think that's like what going into the spelling bee, right? It's like some absolute fucking
Synecdoche.
ushy gush, dude.
Damn.
But who actually does make words up?
No
Like,
idea.
This is what this is going to mean.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I don't know. It comes from the Greek synecdoche, simultaneous
Yeah,
understanding.
but even that Greek person,
Thin
when did
together,
were they-
doki receiving.
Can you spell it one more time for me?
SYNEC synect.
Yep.
Doki DOCHE.
Yeah,
I honestly, I do feel like, and I say this often, if you're like someone that studies these spelling bees, things like that, like the language, like the Greek part of that, like probably
It's
tells
huge.
you how it ends, right? Say, oh, it's Greek origin, so it probably has like,
dochi.
yeah, right. I
doki.
mean, I'm
Lat-
not using that information,
Latin endings.
right? Or yeah, I don't know. Anyways,
Like that's why they ask for it. For us, it doesn't mean
yeah, I
absolute-
could ask for it, and it's not going to help me. I'm not going to make any
You're
decisions.
just buying
based on
time.
it. Damn,
You're
I thought.
Yeah,
All right. Anyways, Mike,
Mike,
We'll just get
your
to it
word
over here.
for today
we'll just get to it.
flapjack.
is obfuscate.
Oh, again, I've heard that word before.
Obfuscate.
Obfuscate.
Obfuscate. Can we get deaf?
To render something unclear, confusing, or obscure, often deliberately. That's it.
Sorry, what?
I know. I thought there was more to the sentence.
To obfuscate.
It's to render something unclear, confusing, or obscure, often deliberately.
So, okay. To obfuscate. Obfuscate. Let's just get to it. Obfuscate.
Obfuscate.
Obfuscate. Okay. Obfuscate. O-B. I'm not going to get this right. O-B. F or PH, one of those two.
What?
F or PH, one of those two. Obfuscate. O-B-P-H. O-S-C-A-T-E. Obfuscate.
Is that your final answer? Wrong.
I'm not gonna.
What are you?
That gotta hurt.
Chill with the.
It's still 7, Mike, 9, Henry.
All right, let's hear it.
Obfuscate. Obfuscate.
Yeah.
It is spelt. Lost it here. Give me 1 second. It is spelt O-B-F-U-S-C-A-T-E.
They're like just simple.
That's the most simple. That's how I was going to spell it, and I thought it was too heavy. I was literally going to do ob-fuss, F-U. Trev, I got one for you. Ready?
Yeah.
D's.
D-E-E-Z.
Yeah. These nuts. All right.
All right, guys. That is a wrap on today's episode. We will see you Monday morning, bright and early. Enjoy your Thursday. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your Saturday. Enjoy your Sunday. And we will catch you back on Monday.
Stay safe. Make good choices.
Adios.
These are the goats. Love you guys.